Hey there, insane clown posse. Welcome back to another episode of The Spiritual Gayz. I am one of your hosts, Brandon.
And I am your other host, Angel.
And this is our twice monthly podcast dedicated to exploring the wide reaches of spirituality without pretending that it all makes sense.
And that's the tea.
That was actually a really nice little run you did. It was like a quiet little run, but it was very nice.
Thank you.
It was quite beautiful.
You know what? I clocked that too.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, wow, I sound good.
Good. Good. Yes. Good.
Those vocal lessons are paying off.
I didn't know you were taking vocal lessons.
I am.
Oh, like over Zoom?
In secret.
Like your Spanish tutor?
Yeah, exactly. He's also teaching me how to sing.
Could you take, yeah, that'd be a great 2-for-1 situation.
Un canción. How are you?
You should introduce yourself. Yeah, who am I? How
What's
am I?
happening?
Nobody knows.
I'm Angel Lopez. I am a writer and a film producer, but here I'm mostly known as an astrologer and a healer and a queeler and your husband. Who are you?
I'm Brandon Alter. I am a queer, non-binary spirit healer. I am an astrologer, a tarot reader, and a writer. And yeah, those are all the things, right?
Tap dancer.
I don't tap dance. Do I tap dance?
I mean, around subjects sometimes.
Wow, rude.
Let's just get right to it,
Let's get right to it.
How are you doing?
Oh, God, I'm a mess.
You seem unwell.
I am scattered and ragged. I seem unwell. That's kind. Thanks. Thank you.
I'm
Feel
just going to
so
put you
held.
on blast.
Yeah, I am definitely struggling. Cancer season was hard. Leo season feels more buoyant, but no less hard. It's very hot here in Los Angeles. It might be hot where you are too. I feel a lot of heat rage. Like the heat just like makes me very angry. Like I'll be walking Coyote and I'll just be like, it's so hot. Why is it so hot? I'm so angry that it's so hot.
How do the neighbors respond to that?
No, I just like do this inside myself. I just sometimes I'll groan loudly, but nobody's there because it's too hot and everybody's inside. Right. Obviously, global warming is real. Climate change is real.
Allegedly.
We've been experiencing it for years now. But you know the metaphor of like a frog in a pot, like slowly being boiled alive and the water heats up so incrementally that you don't realize it? This is a very popular metaphor. Are you not familiar with this?
You know what? I'm not.
Aaliyah, have you heard this frog in the pot metaphor? Aaliyah's nodding. Okay.
I've not. Okay. It's eluded me.
Well, in any event.
It's terrifying now, though, the image.
Yes, it's what's happening to us. Not just like in terms of climate change, but like in terms of losing democracy in the United States. It's like you lose a little bit of rights here and a little bit of rights here, and before you know it, you're in a fascist state. I digress.
My God.
I feel like this summer, for whatever reason, they have like turned the water up like a little too hot, a little too quickly, and now we're all like, wait a second. This isn't normal. This isn't natural. I just feel like the anger at living in a natural world that doesn't feel natural anymore.
It's a big El Nino. It's one of the biggest El Ninos in history.
Is that true, or is that just...
No, it is, for real.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying... That is what they are saying. The scientists are saying.
The scientists?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So that it's creating this really frustrating monsoon-like weather here in Los Angeles.
I would kill for a monsoon. I would kill for just a little bit of moisture. That'd be a dream, honestly. I feel so dry. I was with my friend Omri, and we were going down a little bit of a conspiracy rabbit hole that it's actually hotter than they're telling us it is. Like there's like I don't actually believe this, but I love this conspiracy idea that like I don't know, like all the powers that be are in cahoots so that like it's 105 degrees outside, but it only says like 97 on all of our, weather apps to keep us from like panicking.
I mean, this is very disclosure day.
It is very disclosure day.
Except like instead of Emily Blunt blowing the whistle on aliens, she blows the whistle on the weather.
Yeah.
Which would be apropos since she was a weather person.
But the difference is like we could just go buy like a mercury thermometer and we could take the temperature for ourselves and we could see if they were lying to us or not. Although when is the last time you've seen a mercury thermometer?
Maybe they have one at CVS EMAS.
Okay.
Which we just drove by.
You're obsessed with CVS EMAS.
I had never seen a CVS EMAS before.
What is the MOS? Do you know?
No, that's why I was so excited.
Are we going to go after this?
I kind of want to. Like, what's the MOS?
What do you want it to be?
No. I have no idea what I want it to be.
Is it like a grocery store?
I don't know. Do you think maybe they sell vinyl?
So that's what you want it to be.
I mean, that'd be kind of fun,
that would be
right?
kind of fun, yeah.
Like vinyl and like fruit. That's what I would
a grocery
want
store.
my
You want it to
MOS.
be a grocery record store plus CVS.
I mean, those are the two things that I want to shop for most.
Records
what would you want
and
MOS to
groceries.
be?
I'd want it to be like a third space, you know, just like it's like a cool like coffee house where you just like go and you like hang out and maybe there's like a bar, you know, there's like have like a killer happy hour.
Honey, you've really just opened my mind on what
I don't
MOS
think
is
that's
capable
what it
of.
is. I don't think that's what it is. But that's what I would like. CVS EMAS. It's like go pick up your prescriptions and also like hang out for a while. Make a friend.
Get a matcha.
I'd love.
I don't know if I want a CVS matcha. I'm just going to say that. And I'm no offense to CVS. I just don't know if I want that to be associated with my matcha.
I don't know. Like I bet they'd get that ceremonial grade good shit, right? Like they're getting your good medicines. Like why can't they get another type of medicine?
I mean, they're getting the necessary medicines, but are those medicines good?
I mean, matcha is a necessary medicine to me at this point.
You know what? It can be.
I didn't have it this afternoon and I miss it.
So maybe that's what's going on, honey. Now you need your matcha.
I need my matcha.
Baby.
Okay, so I've really digressed. I'm mad because it's hot. They're lying to us about how hot it is. We're in a slow decline towards fascism. I have moved from summertime sadness to summertime rage, but I also am feeling very creative. So that's where it is.
Well, please tell the 3 people who are left after everyone has been scared of the disaster. Tell us about your creativity.
No, I don't feel like it's a safe space anymore.
Oh, stop it.
I'm going to keep it to myself.
Space. No, that's what we want to know about.
I finished a draft of my musical. Tomorrow we're going to have a little living room reading. Angel's going to play the lead character because he does a really good job of it.
Thank you.
You play a really funny, the fool character. And I'm going to be recording some more demos. So I feel like after all the Mercury retrograde, I had like actively tried not to schedule anything during the Mercury retrograde, which was hard because I'm very impatient as an Aries rising. And I just want to try to move things forwards. But I am excited that now that Mercury is direct, things have been scheduled, recordings will happen. I'm hoping by the end of Leo season to have like a really killer draft of the script and these 10 fully completed demos and send it out to some people and see if anybody wants to help me make a musical before I throw my hands up like Kathy in a Kathy comic and just go ack and move to Spain.
Well, you just spoke it into existence.
Ack.
Yes. No, the other thing.
Oh yeah.
The musical happening.
Yeah. I really want it. I really want it to happen.
I'm so excited to hear it out loud.
Yeah, I know. It's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
I know. I've been pretty I mercilessly cut so much. So I hope it feels like it runs more efficiently.
Right.
Like a fine-tuned machine.
You're a fine-tuned machine.
I have been going to the gym pretty regularly.
You
That's
really have.
That's the only thing that I can say I've been consistent about. Okay, I'm tired of talking about myself, which is ironic since it is Leo season and we're all suffering from main character energy syndrome. Do you want to tell the story about the woman that stopped you on the street today?
Speaking of main character energy.
Yeah, seriously.
I had left the house and I was on my way to my physical therapy and
blocks from home.
Oh, wow. It was 3 blocks from home. In our neighborhood that I drive all the time, I turned a corner. I think I did accelerate to get the car going, My car does make like a noise. It's a hybrid, so it does that ring or whatever noise. But immediately after I turned the corner and started to go down, this woman starts like flagging me down. She's also holding like peacock feathers.
Oh.
Yeah, because
and leashes, right? Because she had dogs.
She was holding leashes and peacock feathers because we have wild peacocks where we live.
And they're molting right now.
Yes.
The
so
feathers
she's
are everywhere.
waving her arms, talking to this guy. And I'm like, oh. So I slow down and I put my window down. And I'm like, hi, can I help you? And she goes, hi, could you please slow down? And I went, sure. The guy who was with her that she was talking to had his hand in his head. In
like
his
he
hands.
was disappearing in plain sight.
Yes. I didn't think I was going that fast. Again, I had barely just turned the corner and I didn't like round the corner. I stopped. It was a stop sign. But she was not having it.
Do you think you were the first person she'd done that to today?
I don't know, but I really did choose grace.
Yeah.
I went, sure. And then I very slowly started driving by her as I slowly put my window up. And then I may have hit the gas to the next stop sign just to get it out of me.
And didn't she say like, you're amazing?
Oh, yes. As I drove off, she shouted, thank you. You're amazing. No, you're awesome. You're awesome.
I mean, on one hand, I also don't like when people drive fast in my neighborhood.
Me too. You know
when I'm
what?
walking the dog.
Same.
But I also hate being policed.
I felt like I lived in a police state.
Yeah, I understand.
It was crazy. Anyhow, she had her two dogs. I think her biggest issue was because she was talking so much with this man. Her dogs, when I turned, I noticed I had to start to veer because her dogs were just kind of roaming around the center of the street. And so I was like, that's why she wanted me to slow down, because she was afraid her dogs, who she was not paying attention to, were going to get hit. And that's the tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my great story.
It's just good she didn't do that to me, because I would not have chosen grace today.
No, you would.
It would have
not
become an altercation.
We'd be telling a different story today.
I mean, I would maybe, yeah.
You'd be behind bars.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think so.
There'd be a warrant out for my arrest.
Wouldn't
Me
be the
and
first
Coyote
time.
would be on the lamb.
Oh,
It'd be cute.
like a little lamb.
Like Thelma and Louise. No, on the lamb. L-A-M.
That's one I'm familiar with. Like Thelma and Louise. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
We both have like our hair tied up. Big sunglasses on.
Now I need that like someone to make that image for
totally.
us, or
It'd be
you
so
to
good.
make it
Yeah,
somehow.
for sure.
Please
All right,
do
how
that
are
for
you?
me.
Please check in with us emotionally, spiritually.
Not well, bitch. I last week during Barbeau's Basket, those of you who are deep astrology people will know what Barbeau's Basket is because it was all over astrology social media. And we're going to talk more about the configuration that helped make that up. We're going to do like a big sort of just supersized cosmic update.
Yeah, we're going to unpack the basket.
And we're going to unpack the basket. But last week there were like 4 planets all at 4 degrees of each other, making this configuration that this French astrologer deemed a basket that was named after him, Barbeau. And during Barbeau's Basket, I injured my hip. If you want to feel old, utter the sentence, I injured my hip. Because I've never felt older in my life.
I injured my hip.
Having to tell people that.
I injured my hip. I injured my hip. I injured my hip. I injured my hip. You won't believe it.
What happened?
I injured my hip.
Oh, really?
Wow, yeah.
How do you feel?
Old.
Thank you.
Ancient.
Girl.
Like dusty.
I
Just
mean,
like bones moving around.
Yeah, like they based the Flintstones off of my life because that's how old I am. I was.
Will you tell everybody how you injured your hip?
I was walking the dog because you know.
Oh, I really love that part of the story.
Yeah, you don't get much older than that.
It doesn't.
Literally, no. I was running with the dog. We had been up in the canyon by our house. Was running down it, he was trying to chase this lizard, and I was like, dude, come on, you're going to make me fall. But then we got to flat land, and I was like, all right, cool, let's run. And then just sharp pain in my left hip.
How's the pain now?
It's, 6, 7.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that anymore. No one's doing that. It's over. It ended. It's okay to let it go.
It just finally reached me.
Oh, did it?
Have you heard about that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course I know what you're talking about. I'm Gen Z, Angel. I know.
I thought you were Alpha.
I'm also Gen Alpha.
I'm Beta.
Weird.
I'm 2.
Okay.
A beta's been born yet?
I have no idea.
Are they even called betas?
I don't think so.
Are they just called like Gen Good Luck?
Woof.
So anyhow, I hurt myself. It was not fun. It was super painful. It's like throwing your back out, except I threw my hip out. I, for an hour, spiraled into madness, afraid that I had injured myself beyond repair. And then I found my way back and just rested into a below deck marathon, which is very healing, I have to say.
Good.
Yeah.
The water is really what's so healing about it.
I think it's just like the infighting and the bitchiness. I love it. But all that to say, I went to see your chiropractor,
Dr. Claire.
Dr. Claire, shout
She's
out.
a bone witch.
Yes, I saw her.
Fellow Aquarius.
And she did some business on me, saw my physical therapist. Shout out Vince. He did some great work on me. So I was able to get it back into a place, and we sort of deduced that it wasn't, I don't think, anything serious. But, I just have like an injury. This leg has been injured since I was hit by a car at the age of 24, and it never healed properly. Partially because I didn't have the guidance of anyone to steer me on a path of good healing, but also partially because I was just 24 and like, I can walk, I'm fine. But I will say, like, my therapist also is obviously very helpful. And because it brought up all this aging stuff, pain stuff, like why wasn't I taught to know how to take care of myself? It's so annoying. But it took me back to that moment where I was hit by the car. And that was something I realized I've never talked about much in a therapeutic like setting. And I've thought a little more about it. And today it actually dawned on me because I was in physical therapy getting worked on. And then I went to go do my exercises. I was just like in a corner doing my exercises. And I just started to cry. And I was like, oh, great. Now I'm like crying in the middle of Encino where all these like, there's a lot of like basketball wives and their children at this physical therapist that I go to, like very wealthy. Like they're like, oh my God, daddy's going to get me a Maserati for my birthday. I'm just like, what is happening? But anyhow, so they're like having all these conversations around me and I'm just like, I'm
silently weeping or not so silently. Was there a little silent. Like,
no, it was like,
ooh. Sorry, I'm not trying to make light of it. Obviously, like,
no, I was like,
the accident was.
Oh yeah, no, but no, I was giving it was like a Julianne Moore like cry. And I was like, why am I crying? I mean, it did hurt. Like I've been in just physical discomfort. But then I was like, I've been in physical discomfort like for most of my adult life. That's so sad. And I realized that when that happened to me, I remember actively telling myself, like, don't be angry. And I remember having a conversation with someone. Like, it flashed back to the conversation with someone that I worked with at the time at the Psychic Eye.
Who
said to me, this woman, Danielle,
okay,
who said to me, like, aren't you so mad at that person? Because it was a hit and run. Like I was hit by this person and then they drove off. I don't know where they are. And so...
Could you imagine if they were listening to the Spiritual Gayz podcast?
I would love it.
They'd probably be so relieved because they probably think they killed you.
Oh, they fully did. I mean, the witness said that the car that hit me pulled back and to shine its headlights on me, saw that I was lying there unmoving, and then just zoomed off. So clearly they were like, oh my God, I just killed somebody. And then they ran.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm alive, bitch. You didn't take me down. But yeah, this is definitely the season of beef that I want to be living in. Because
gosh.
If you are listening, come to me. Because I actually today, I realized, I was like, oh my God, yeah. I remember actually being like, no, I'm just going to choose forgiveness. I'm just going to forgive that person. And I think that was just my whole good gay boy nonsense that I was doing back in the day that I think either gay people or people who were raised deeply Catholic or Christian or what have you might also relate to, is that we're kind of taught oh, just be good. It's okay. Try to veer toward goodness. And I think I just did that. I was like, I'm just going to forgive this person and be the bigger person. I'm going to be good. So today I got into my fucking car and I screamed as if that person was in front of me. And it felt so fucking good.
You just screamed at them?
Yeah.
Like the way I would have at that woman if she had told me to slow down?
Yeah.
I will not slow down. Take better care of your dogs.
Exactly.
How dare you police me in my own neighborhood? So wait, you're in the
you've
car.
Been rehearsing this, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
That was just an improv.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I used to be an actress. We all know this.
Oh. You
That muscle's a little that muscle's a little flabby, but it still knows how to flex. So you're in your car in Encino in the parking lot.
In Encino.
And you are screaming at the imaginary person who hit you with their car and left you for dead 20-something years ago.
Yeah. And I was parked on a deep side street. There was no one around.
Okay.
So I wasn't screaming, on Ventura.
And how did that feel?
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it felt so good. Yeah. I was like, wow, I needed that.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to fucking channel that rage. Because I've been holding it.
Rage is a theme right now.
Rage. I know. Oh, because you were talking about heat rage.
Well,
earlier.
just like how the heat makes me rageful.
Better than heat rash.
That's true, actually. Oof. Which would make me rageful as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I had to have a moment to meet that rage.
Well, this hip injury also happened during the last full day of Mercury retrograde.
Yes, it did.
And I do think that we can try to make sense of things. Who knows if that's the whole story. I do think that you have had a lot. I mean, you said you are just accustomed to not feeling good in your body.
Yeah.
And so I do think maybe this hip injury, getting you in to see my chiropractor, who I really think very highly of, and just starting to unwind some of the injuries that have healed badly over the course of your few decades,
Oh, for sure.
Could create this next decade of your life where you start to feel better in your body.
Oh,
I really don't adhere to this fallacy that getting older means that you have to be in more discomfort. I really don't think that has to be true.
I don't want to believe that's true either.
Yeah. So I think your 50s could be your most free, most feel good in your body decade you've experienced on this planet. I want to set that intention for you.
Have to get through my 40s first before I get there. So hopefully the 40s really do me well.
Angel, just be real.
I am being real. Why don't you be real?
I am.
Really?
I'm 41 years old.
Oh,
I was born in
really?
1985. I just also happen to be Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z 41-year-old.
Well, I just so happen to find your birth certificate. Dun, dun, dun.
So you're saying I look older than 41? Is that what you're saying?
No.
In public right now?
I was just having a telenovela moment.
Oh, okay. That's the EMOS, actually.
It's a telenovela?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You go for pharmacies, but you get it's like Tony and Tina's Italian Wedding, you walk into the CVS and there's a whole pageant that's being played out, some sort of dramatic.
Oh my God.
multiple personalities, cheating on spouse, evil twin situation. Yeah. That's why it's a third space, because you really don't want to leave, you just want to see what's going to happen.
No. All right, well, then we're definitely going.
Yeah. This has been a very long check-in.
Yeah, well, we needed it.
Well, it's Leo season, where everybody takes center stage.
I know. Should we just talk about ourselves
whether they know it or not?
Episode?
We actually have a lot of listeners that do just enjoy hearing us talk about ourselves.
Yes.
But we're not going to do it.
No.
We're going to talk about ourselves through the lens of the planets.
Exactly. We'll use ourselves as
examples of the astrology.
Exactly.
So what we wanted to do for this episode, because there is a lot of astrology happening, the nodes just shifted signs, and we're in Leo season, and Mercury retrograde ended, and we have the insane clown posse doing their thing. That's what I'm calling the triple threat. Angel calls them the triple threat, and I've just decided to call them the insane clown posse.
Do you know anything about the band Insane Clown Posse?
Literally not a single thing.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Do you?
No, not really, but here's hoping they haven't been canceled for any reason.
I'm sure they probably have, but I just like the name.
No, I understand that.
Like, it's very evocative. It's very dramatic.
I feel like I saw them perform on something once long ago. Like, they put on, like, really scary...
clown makeup.
Yeah.
That tracks. That's what I'm imagining in my head.
I don't know anything about them now.
I don't either.
Go on.
Anyway, we're going to talk about the astrology. In this episode, supersized Cosmic Update. Brought to you by CVS EMOS.
And the Insane
Clown Posse.
Now on tour. Are they even together still?
Angel, I literally know nothing about them except their name. Somehow that got into my consciousness. That's it.
Well, that's on you.
I couldn't even tell you what sort of music they make. I imagine it's like metal, right? Like it's probably pretty intense.
I don't think it's like Americana folk.
It's probably not like very musical.
Well, it is to the metal community.
Preach. Respect.
Yeah. So the Mercury retrograde, to end all Mercury retrogrades.
Why was it so long?
It was so long.
Why was it so
It was legitimately longer
hard?
than most. It was like 3.5 weeks or something.
Oh God. I just felt like I was in a realm where Mercury was going to be retrograde forever.
We were.
Oh, okay.
Well, thankfully, no, it did just
we escaped. Somehow we got out.
Yeah, we did just get out of Mercury retrograde. So it is at 16-ish degrees of Cancer. So it has to make its way back. And it's actually going to clear its shadow like on August 7th, which is then 2 days before it shifts into Leo, because it got all the way to 26 of Cancer. So we now have to, walk the path.
That we've already walked twice.
Yeah.
And now we have to walk it a third time with all that we've learned.
Yeah. Remind the people of your great.
Do you like this? Do you want me to do the the analogy?
Cute.
Okay. So think of Mercury retrograde and its shadow period like this. So in the opening shadow period, you're on a hike and you are hiking in the woods and you don't know it, but you have dropped your keys. At some point, you realize that you've dropped your keys and you are like, I probably shouldn't go any further into these woods without my keys, because if I don't have my keys, I'm not gonna be able to get back to my car when I'm done with my hike. So you turn around to go in search of your keys. That's the retrograde. That's your Mercury retrograde. So now you're going back over the path you've already been hiking in search of your keys. The good news is you find your keys.
Yay, direct.
That's the Mercury direct. But then you're like, I still want to go on this fucking hike. So now with your keys, you walk forwards again, the path that you've already walked forwards and backwards on, because you're like, I want to like clear the clearing. I want to like see what this hike is all about. And so you finally keep hiking past the point where you realized you dropped your keys in the first place, and now you're in new territory and you have ended the Mercury shadow retrograde cycle.
Yeah. But I think the most important part of that is once you've picked up your keys and you start to make your way back, you can then take that time to maybe look around and catch some things you didn't catch before. Like, oh, I didn't notice this grove over here. This is lovely. Oh, I didn't see this rock. What's behind it? Oh my God, a treasure chest. It's full of gold. Oh my God, I'm a millionaire now. Like, I think you have to like utilize that time.
That was amazing. Bravo. That was a spectacular performance. I was there. I was finding the gold. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, well, I want that for you.
Yeah, I want it for me too, bitch.
I hope it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you have to utilize that time. And obviously Mercury retrograde, it's a time to go back and reconsider, rewrite, redo.
But I think that's important that until August 7th, until Mercury clears the shadow,
Yes.
you're still in the same landscape, but you're seeing this same landscape through new eyes, with new resources. Don't be frustrated if it still kind of feels like the same information is being cycled around,
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not quite in like a new news cycle yet, but we will be. And as soon as Mercury moves into Leo, it's like all new information, and it's probably a little dramatic and very entertaining and
Creative.
creative for sure.
Yeah. So I think even for people like you and I who've been working on creative projects.
And we've just been rewriting and rewriting
Yeah.
and rewriting.
Yeah. Now we kind of get to move forward with the thing that we've put together. And, ideally come Mercury's shift into Leo, then you get to be a little more active and engaged in what you've made.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's a good time to be sharing the RE work that you may have been doing.
The RE work?
Yeah, whatever RE,
You should, I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about except for me.
Redo, rewrite, retrieve,
Retreat.
Yeah. Like
Revisualize, recontextualize,
Yeah.
reintegrate,
Yeah, exactly.
remove,
Rescind. Yes. Also,
renew,
all of these start
rewind,
with RE.
reflect. Okay, I'll stop. But that was a pretty good roll.
Re-engage.
Yes.
Retire.
Yes. We've run out. It's over.
All right. So now that we've touched on that a little bit, Saturn has also now shifted into a retrograde phase on the 26th. Saturn pretty much retrogrades it retrogrades
All the
half
outer
year.
planets do it. This
Yeah.
isn't a big deal. I mean, it's to be paid attention to, but it's not unusual,
Yeah.
shall I say.
So please be aware if you are someone who's on astrology social medias. I can't tell you how many. I mean, my threads is very astrology oriented.
Oh, I can't imagine why. Just like a lot of astrology and a lot of thoughts, I'm
But
sure.
it's so funny. No, it's a lot of astrology and a lot of Madonna.
Oh, okay.
And basically like the astrology is so just like, if you thought Mercury retrograde was scary, get ready for Saturn's retrograde when your karma shows up. And I'm like, girl, calm down. Like Saturn is a further out planet, A, and B, like it's not going to like heavily affect you on that level. Your whole like past isn't going to come to kill you.
I'm having like an aha moment.
Share.
I'm having like a strange revelation because there's been a lot more fear-based astrology narratives
Oh my gosh,
in
so
the
many.
last year or so.
Yes.
And it's almost like, and this is my aha moment, that in the same way traditional organized religion has used fear to like capitalize on people, that astrology is now kind of following in the same way.
Bingo.
Like using fear of some sort of divine power to control you. And that's not what astrology is for. Astrology is to liberate you. Don't be afraid of the planets. They're not out to get you. Your karma's not out to get you unless you hit someone with your car and then left them for dead, in which case you're fucked, boo. You fucked. But besides that, I'm just kind of having that awareness.
No, I think that's true. Well, I mean, we are just very much in a fear-based society in general, right?
Yeah.
Like particularly in America, but
it's just
honestly
so
all
it's
over
just
the
so
world at this
interesting to
point,
me
yes.
that my dad is married to a Jehovah's Witness and it's very anti-astrology, and I'm just like kind of more aware for the first time in my life how astrology, because like I grew up like very Reform Judaism, so it's like I wasn't around a lot of like religious based hatred towards things that were like deemed the devil. And it's just interesting to me that like astrology, which comes from the devil, is like everyone's just like using the same playbook. You know, it's like we just make you do things out of fear. It's just very frustrating.
So wait, so did astrology come from the
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah, of course astrology
Here,
came
I
from the
thought
devil.
the astrology came from the insane clown posse. Now playing at CVSE Moss.
No, I just am like, astrology, be better than that.
Yes.
Astrologists, be better than that. That's all.
I agree.
Like, let's not use these like beautiful modalities to instill more fear.
Well, it's not about instilling fear ultimately. They're using the fear to scare people into coming to them for business.
Yeah.
They're like, if only you knew how this was going to affect
predatory.
you.
It's
Here's
predatory.
the link to my sign-up sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's totally predatory.
I mean, and you know who's to blame for this, actually?
Who?
The insane clown posse. No, but I'm talking about Pluto in Aquarius and Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and maybe even a little Uranus and Gemini is potentially one of the ways we could break down some of this that we're seeing.
Right.
Because Pluto in Aquarius is all about like fear of technology, fear of future. Astrology is also ruled by Aquarius. At least I think so. I don't know where you fall on that.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. And then you think about like Neptune in Aries, which is this like disillusionment of the self or disassociation. And so you're like, I don't even know myself. So I'm gonna like let somebody else tell me. And it's like, oh, you're telling me that like my karma is like coming back to haunt me. And if I like don't take advantage of Borneo's bucket, then I'm gonna like have it's like you know, it's like not toasting during, it's like not looking somebody in the eyes when you toast and then you're gonna have 7 years bad sex. It's like, what are we like, who's making this shit up?
Well, that's true. Like that one's actually legitimately true. But I get your point.
I can't. I'm leaving.
Well,
just talk to yourself.
This has been fun.
Bye. We just tried to shake hands while we're sitting too far from each other. For those of you that aren't watching this. Any hoodle. Back to the astrology.
I feel you though.
But it just makes
really
me
feel
angry.
that.
It just that's my little soapbox.
It makes me angry too. I'm angry. I'm raged.
I'm full of rage. I'm enraged at these astrologers.
I'm re-raged.
Oh yeah. Re-engaged your rage.
Re-engaged my rage,
Yeah.
bitch. I'm gonna teach that course.
Re-engage your rage.
Re-engage your rage.
What sign rules rage? 3, 2, 1.
Aries.
Very good. Yes, I think that's true.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
What sign rules depression? 3, 2, 1. Pisces.
Pisces.
Oh my God, we're doing so well.
Oh my God. We're like passing the couples test.
I think we're just passing we're astrologers test. Or at least we interpret astrology the same way.
What sign rules cheese? 3, 2, 1.
Taurus.
Oh, we won. Oh my God, honey.
Because it's a cow, obviously.
Well, and it's also like something you want to eat like on a picnic.
Yeah, totally. It's lavish. It's a luxury.
We've been doing this too long.
Way too long.
And by this, I mean...
Our relationship? Yeah, for sure. 100%. What else? What else is going on?
Well, Saturn. So this Saturn retrograde, it's going to go through December 10th. It is like between 17 and 7 of Aries. So just knowing, I mean, Saturn is all about work, responsibility. So I do think Saturn's long sojourn in Aries is very much about taking more responsibility for ourselves, for the identity that we're creating. So I think this is just an opportunity to kind of look at the work we've been doing around that over these last 6-7 months of this year. Like, okay, well, what parts of myself have I been really trying to foster and take care of? And which parts of myself do I want to raise up, make more a part of my identity that I've been slacking on? Like a retrograde is actually a great opportunity to re-engage with those parts of yourself.
Yeah, maybe it's not like slacking on. Maybe it's parts of yourself that like you're afraid of or you're ashamed of or have been like relegated to the sidelines. So
yes. So I think that's the opportunity there. And then I think in even bigger news, the 26th also was when the nodes shift into Leo Aquarius.
So that's like a big deal as far as astrology weather goes because the nodes shift sign only once every like 18 months.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the first time that they're in the Leo Aquarius polarity since 2007. So we're re-entering that era, like 2007 to 2009 time.
It was a good time. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time, actually. It was it was like a real good
time.
Personal growth time.
It was a sweeter time.
Yeah. But yeah, 07 through 09, we're back to Leo.
We're back to that. Yeah. Okay. So the nodes, without getting...
Break it down.
Okay, without getting like too inside astrology here, every planet has nodes. But when we talk about the North Node and the South Node in astrology, or also sometimes called like the true node or the mean node, there are different calculations to get us the nodes. But we're talking about the lunar nodes. We're talking about the moon.
Yeah.
And essentially where, because the nodes like are not a planet, they're a place that we get through a calculation that essentially breaks down like where the moon and the earth are in their orbit with each other, where they intersect. So the moon is the body that's closest to earth. And in astrology, we look to the moon to help us understand how things manifest, right? Like the moon controls the tides. The moon is, cycles and pregnancy and maturation. So the lunar nodes essentially speak to us about what are we growing and what are we releasing over the next 18 months collectively. So we've been in Pisces, Virgo, which we have called the body, the axis of body and soul, Virgo being the body, Pisces being the soul. So we've been challenged to like be more soulful, to lean into our Pisces nature and to try to release some of like the Virgo perfectionism and process. And honestly, like Pisces is a little bit of like beautiful chaos. And it's been chaos. I don't know if it's been beautiful, but it's been chaos.
Right. Agreed.
The North Node in Aquarius is about connecting to humanity. It's about remembering that we're all one. Pisces is the experience of oneness. It's like the collective unconscious, but Aquarius is an air sign. And so it's an invitation to remember our shared humanity. We got to share the road. We got to slow down.
Okay. I would slow down.
But also we have to learn like how to like police ourselves. I actually think that's like the best version of like Aquarius humanity is like I take care of my side of the street and you take care of your side of the street. And we all just trust that we're doing our best because we all know that what I do affects you and what you do affects me. The North Node is not easy. The North Node is hard. It's the muscle that is potentially weakest. And so those are the exercises we have to do the most.
Right.
The South Node is very seductive. The South Node is what we have wherewithal around, and it wants to kind of pull us into it. And we don't want too much South Node. So the South Node in Leo is a lot of me, me, me. It's a lot of drama. It's a lot of, like if you think of Leo and Aquarius as the axis of like the audience and the performer, we need a little bit more audience. We need a little bit more observation, a little bit more like, let me step back. Let me do as Angel did. I actually think this, I'm like, why did I make you tell that stupid story about that woman on the street? But I actually think she was like, you said it was like a rage bait. And I don't think she was actively trying to like make you angry. But that's quite a like, that's a very like, I'm the center of the universe, Leo thing to do. Like, hey, she's being dramatic.
Yeah.
Slow down, right?
Right.
And you chose not to. You had a moment of remove where you said, Angel, inside yourself, choose grace. And don't get into this with this neighborhood, Jessica. And you didn't, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So that's a little bit of what these nodes might be encouraging us to do is like a little bit more objectivity, a little bit more like, let me step back from this and try to see the whole pattern as opposed to being a little myopic and getting like sucked into the seductive Leo of it all, which is that like, this is all happening to me. And like, it's main character energy in a negative way. Like everyone's out to get me and nobody understands me. And it's like a little less of that, a little less drama and a little more working together.
Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah. I think like connection for the greater good, right? So having some of that in mind.
Yeah.
A little less me, as
Yeah.
you said, and a little more like us. us as a collective. And
I also don't want to seem like I'm shading Leo because I love Leo energy. And
that's not what you said in the car.
Girl, that is not what I said
in the car. You were like, oh my God, Leos suck.
That's so not true. That is not the sign I rail against. And that's all I'll say about that. You can guess.
I was kidding. Brandon didn't talk shit about
No,
Leos.
I love Leos. I'm actually very Leo in my own way.
Oh, very.
Because have you ever heard that if you have a stellium in a sign, that all that energy actually shoots across the chart into the other sign to give the sense of that?
Yeah, I coined that.
Oh, you did?
No, I'm just
okay.
I'm just being Leo.
You had me. Well, I have an Aquarius stellium, so it can sometimes present as very Leo.
So I sometimes present as very Libra.
You do.
I do.
You do.
Which is good because my North Node is in Libra.
That's why I'm so attracted to you, because I love a Libra.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. But I was going to say something, and now I've totally lost it. Oh, Leos. Okay, so think about Leo. It's a fixed fire sign. So it's like the campfire that we all sit around that warms us and like that allows us each to like have a moment in the light to tell a story. Like that's a very important aspect of the zodiac. It's just that for the next 18 months, it's important to not think so much about like the personal stories. And I'm not saying this like 100%. Of course, our personal stories are important, but to think more about the collective stories.
Yes.
To lean more into the Aquarius, how this affects all of us, as opposed to just the piece of the whole.
Yeah. And your place in the collective, right? So I think you can use that to then look at where you have Aquarius in your chart.
Right.
Right? To see how this North Node moving through that area of life wants to show up for you, what it's trying to illuminate for you. Because it is on some level trying to get you to step into a bit more Aquarian-like energy in that area of your life. Right?
Yeah. And it's also just a commitment to the future.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Aquarius is one of the two signs that rule the future, Capricorn and Aquarius. Like these are the signs of the future that we are living into currently. So the North Node being in Aquarius, co-present with Pluto, just feels like we're being encouraged to like move beyond our fear and take responsibility for the future that like we want to live into.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very disheartened and kind of broken by what you said earlier about like the beta generation, which is just like good luck, you know, like
good luck.
Yeah, generation good. I mean, so I think it's never too late. It's
No.
never too late to make a change.
For sure.
I mean, it might be too late to like turn the temperature down on this planet, but it's not too late to figure out how we respond to it.
Right.
How we can still build a better future for ourselves and for our descendants.
Yeah. I think we have to just get some better leadership going.
Oh, really? Is
Who's
the leadership
aware.
lackluster these days? I hadn't noticed.
You know what? It is. There, I said it. And now we said it. I think the leadership is lacking, everyone.
I have so much to say that I'm going to choose, actually, to say nothing.
You know what, though? I think this is a good opportunity where... So let me just end the nodal discussion by saying that...
A final note on the nodes.
The final note on the nodes is that it will be in the Leo-Aquarius polarity until March 26th of 2028. So you have time to really explore what this means for you, and we'll also be actively watching it play out in the world.
Yeah.
But I think it, to what we were just saying, like, I think it's worth talking about this whole Uranus, Neptune, Pluto at 4 degrees.
The triple threat.
The triple threat, if you will.
Angel did coin that one. I think it's pretty good.
But I think that they are...
They're actors, they're singers, they're not dancers.
No.
But they are chaos makers.
Yes.
And that's the third threat.
They're all drinkers.
Oh. Especially Neptune.
Especially Neptune. So I think that, you know, we had last week, yes, as I had mentioned earlier, the Barbeau's basket, where you had also Jupiter at 4 degrees. And the idea was that, you know, it was supposed to be this configuration that was creating this like shift in like global consciousness, and that it was going to play out over time, but it was actually an opportunity for like change for the good, for the better, that we were hopefully like igniting some sort of like positive shift. I know for myself during that week, I threw up my hip, but I also rewrote my this script that I've been working on. I pretty much like rewrote it in that entire week.
But also you hurt your hip as a means of potentially like reestablishing a healthier relationship with your body moving forward.
1,000%. So that I can be just like the most healthy, finest version of myself moving forward.
Yeah, into your 50s.
Into my 40s and 50s. So I think it is very exciting to see like what it could be. I don't know. I'm curious to see if Mr. Burbo's prediction plays out. But I think it is like just an interesting moment to look at the fact that, yeah, we do have the 3 outer planets all parked at 4 degrees. Now, they're just there currently. I think Uranus is going to shift to 5, but they are going to stay within a 5-degree orb of each other through July of 2028. So I think that is like very interesting, right? Like to see them all playing at these early degrees, and that's going to be kind of between in like the first 10 degrees of Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini, where they are. And like they are planets that are interested in larger collective shifts. So knowing that they're all actually harmoniously, they're making sextiles
and trines
to each other. Like what exactly on a great scale will that mean for us?
Well, I will tell you that in the past 24 hours, 3 Geminis that I know closely have had like things they've been working on for a long time come to like some sort of like celebratory fruition.
Look at that.
And so I wonder if that is the Uranus in relation, because Uranus is in Gemini, right? So like it's the change but also like connecting to the other 2 planets. I don't know. It was just crazy. In the last 24 hours.
Wow.
Will, Michelle, and Grant all were like, this thing happened.
That is wild.
And all 3 of them, like the thing that's happening has had like a lot of runway.
All right. Well, all of our other Geminis out there, let us know.
Yeah. And I'd be curious if the Gemini risings also start to get a little bit of that too.
Ooh, the Sages must be worked then because they're getting the opposite.
Yeah, it's not good.
They're tired.
They are. I just had drinks with one yesterday and she's tired.
She needs to lay down.
I want her to.
So if you know a Sag out there, you are a Sag. Lay down.
Oh, yeah. And we know another Sag who needs to lay down.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Yeah, the Sages.
I highly recommend this last season of Below Deck Down Under. It's a great just fall into. It helped me. But no, I think that is interesting, right? Like the ignition of that. So does that affect Aries? Does that also affect...
In a different way.
Aquarius?
Yeah. I mean, look, I think like Gemini's got the easiest go of it. Like if you have to choose, like if you have to go on a date with either Pluto, Neptune, or Uranus, you're going to go on the date with Uranus.
Yeah.
So I think Gemini's got like the easiest co-presence, or presence, a planetary presence at this time. But I just want to say it before I forget it, that because you gave the dates, it's very interesting that this triple threat action is happening pretty much for the same amount of time that the nodes are in Aquarius and Leo.
Right.
And interesting that Aquarius is the sign that's got both of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know entirely what to make of it, but I just know to point it out.
And that the word that you could associate all of it with is collective.
For sure.
That there is like a sense of trying to harmonize the collective in some greater way.
Yeah.
So now I think it is actually of astrological interest to know that in September, October, and early November, so it's like 2.5 months of 2024, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto actually were within a degree of each other. They were like at 27, 28, 29.
It's like
give or take.
Okay.
But in the last degrees of Taurus, Pisces, and Capricorn, respectively. So before they all
changed
shifted.
signs. Oh, wow.
But so they were all in this like very tight connection again. But it was for a very short window of time.
And they weren't actually making these exact aspects to each other.
Yeah, they didn't make it like by number, like
by
exact degree, but I mean, they were
they were close. Yeah.
And I do think, you know, from a America perspective, like
I'd rather not.
but we made some choices at the, you know, around that time.
Did we?
In 2024.
Did we make choices?
Yeah, but you know, we weren't, the word collective, I mean, it was a collective planets, but it was the ending, right? It was the last degrees of these planets. And it was actually the very end of Pluto and Capricorn, which we know was just this massive transformation of patriarchal structures.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it's interesting that we sort of set the stage for what I really am just hoping and praying is like a grand ending of a certain way of being, of looking at things, at thinking, and of structures being put in place. And that now with this new sort of connection between them, but in different signs, you know, now we're in the beginnings, right? 4 degrees.
Yeah.
The very beginnings of these signs: Aries, new beginnings; Aquarius, collective; and Gemini, communication. My hope is that fosters a real sense of new beginning energy that takes us into, you know, 2028, which, interestingly enough, what happened in 2024 will happen again in 28.
What sign rules hope? 3, 2, 1. Pisces.
Libra.
Oh. I think you're wrong.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I just thought of it as like a mental construct, hope.
No.
But I guess it's emotional.
Hope is, what is hope really? It's like, it's ephemeral. It's connected to the spirit, right?
Right. But it's based off of belief. And dreams. So Pisces does make sense.
Who can say?
Sagittarius also steps up.
Yeah, Sagittarius
says,
good rule hope.
Think of me.
Yeah, that's true.
Think of me fondly.
When we said goodbye, remember me ever so often. Promise me you'll try.
No
and
idea
on that day,
how we evoked that. That was my fault.
Yeah, no, it's better than invoking my Australian accent.
Okay. So, yeah. So that I think is like a good just way to start thinking about these. And then also just knowing for yourself. If you have things in your chart, you know your chart at early degrees. We've said that before as we've talked about these planets in the past. But, you know,
are
really
you
seeing where your new
familiar
beginnings are.
With the system of every degree of the zodiac, like being connected to a zodiacal sign?
Yes. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but I don't know them by heart.
4 degrees is Cancer. It's the Cancer degree.
Right.
So interesting just to think about these planets in their signs expressing the cardinal water of Cancer. Something about like, how do we create a home for ourselves? How do we create a container for ourselves? Like, in this collective change that we're moving through. How do we like, how do we make ourselves at home in this great shifting basket that's happening?
Right.
Like, we got to like feel at home in uncertainty, and like feel at home with the fear, and like feel at home in a future that is changing day by day.
Yeah. We also just have to feel.
I'm good. Thanks. I'm good. No.
Cancers teach us how to feel.
They really do.
So we have to.
They feel so much.
I know. So you have to allow yourself to feel.
I bow to them.
Into it.
I
be
bow
sensitive.
to the Cancers and how much they feel.
Yeah.
I know it's exhausting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So We have to feel this change in order to really activate it.
Somebody really wise once said you have to feel it to heal it. I forget who that was.
Isn't that a song lyric?
No.
Oh, Kim Petras?
Did she sing that?
No, I don't know.
That'd be fierce.
You said it, honey.
Oh my gosh. It was me?
It was you.
It was me?
Yes. Back in your 30s.
Okay. All right. Wow. Shots fired. Well, thanks for that, honey. I mean, the astrology is astrologying. So we'll be back next episode, and we're going to give you guys like an eclipse season survival guide, because we're almost in eclipse. As if it wasn't spicy enough. Now it's going to be eclipse season.
I know. Leo Aquarius eclipse season coming up. All right, so now it's time for our tarot card of the episode to leave you all
clearing these cards as fast as I can.
with
I'm
a
so
little
sorry.
bit
I should have
of
done this ahead of time,
insight.
but I didn't. I was ill prepared. I usually do. I'm so sorry, everybody.
A little bit of wisdom, a little bit of magic.
All right, so
because we come to this place.
We come to this place
for magic.
For magic. All right, close your eyes. If you're not driving a vehicle, don't close your eyes.
Yeah, you'll be like that Toonces the cat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So just take a couple nice deep breaths. Maybe it's been a moment since you've dropped into your heart. You know, Leo actually really rules the heart, and we are in Leo season. Jupiter's in Leo. So it's not to say that there isn't an invitation into some Leo energy. So just drop into your heart for a second. And it is my experience that the heart is so much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. And so there's a lot of space there for you to remember your true size. I feel like the contemporary world wants to make us really small, make us phone-sized, and we are a whole lot bigger than that. So being inside your heart and just starting to listen to the sound of the cards as they're being shuffled, just trusting that this message will resonate no matter the future place or time to which you listen to this episode, asking for one card to serve as an oar to row us through the waters of these astrological currents and tides, these great waves, the astrological El Nino, biggest one in history. All right, and the message is, ooh, Two of Wands reversed.
Okay.
This is very interesting. This actually feels very appropriate to like where we are.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like coming out of Mercury's retrograde and entering into Saturn's retrograde. But the Two of Wands is really, so twos are always choices. And the choice in the Two of Wands is, do I remain safe in the castle or do I go out and explore? And the tarot is not impartial. Like every card has a piece of medicine and in some ways an agenda. And in the Two of Wands, it's saying like, you got to go out. You got to go have a new adventure, like take on a new quest, even if it feels scary. The reversal to me feels like there's something that we all like gave up on or like put on the back burner, something we didn't like feel ready to commit to. And now's the time to remember it because it wants to come through now. There's so much about timing. Like you can have the right idea and it's the wrong time for it. I mean, there's so many artists that were not recognized in their generation because what they were creating was like outside the context of the time. And then a future generation was able to embrace it. And in our own lives, there might be a project that wasn't ready earlier. There might be a relationship that wasn't ready earlier. Or there's just something there for you that is maybe scary and outside of your comfort zone, but that will connect you to your spirit and your vitality. Wands are the things in our life which spark, that like set us on fire. So it is our spirituality. It is our sexuality. In some ways, it's our creativity too. So what is the thing that maybe didn't have much of a pulse for a while, that now all of a sudden is really humming through your bloodstream, that you could bring into your life to revitalize yourself? It's a new adventure, but it's an old quest. And so think about what that might be for you.
Nice. Well, thank you all so much for joining us, for tuning in to The Spiritual Gayz. If you want to find out more about us, you can go to thespiritualgayz.com. You can email us at thespiritualgayz@gmail.com.
Until next time, this has been your transit through The Spiritual Gayz.